You. And I think I'm going to end up sort of answering Marie's question in my talk because really what excites me about Alyssa as a candidate for the Court of Common Pleas is that she has practiced in front of the family division, which very often we end up with judges who aspire to the civil division or the criminal division. And there are always openings in the family division. And very often it is treated as sort of the training wheels kind of court for our judges. And when you look at people who have had experience and they come from, a prosecutor's background and they want to be tough on crime, you end up with judges who come before the family division and they treat litigants in that area as if they are hardened criminals. And these are people who very often the worst thing that they have done is that their family has fallen apart. This is the division that all of us are the most likely to be in front of, whether it's because we're going through a divorce or we're trying to establish custody or we are trying to handle kids who are in really hard places in their lives. And it's a division that absolutely requires a soft touch. It requires somebody who's going to be compassionate in a system that can absolutely be very unkind. And as we're looking to elect judges, this year in particular, there are possibly up to 5 positions that will be open in the family division. And judges who want to stay in the family division are very often left to stay in the family division because so many judges who are elected don't want to be there. These are very emotional cases. They are hard. They take an emotional toll on judges. And if you have not spent time working in this realm, if you have not committed your career to working in the family division, it is incredibly trying. It is emotionally draining at times to be in this area and be in this area of law. So, the kind of compassion that Alyssa has demonstrated even tonight, I think is exactly what we need in a judge who wants to dig in and invest in family division, who wants to make sure that we are, doing the best for the people that come before this court. And Alyssa is actually unique in the people who are running who have family law experience because she has spent her time doing delinquency cases. She has spent her time working and advocating for the kids. There's a lot of family law attorneys who have experience. They've represented people in divorce cases. They've represented people in custody matters, but representing the youth that come before the family division is an entirely different kind of skill set at times. And so having somebody who really has an expertise in this area is incredibly beneficial to our court system. And I'm so happy that Alyssa is running. I'm so happy to have met her. And as Alyssa well knows, I don't endorse lightly. She went through the 6 pages of questions that I had for judges, for judicial candidates. I do not endorse people because I like them. I don't endorse people because they sound great. I endorse them because they're going to be good judges. This is an incredibly important role. And honestly, as a representative, I would say that a judge is far more important than my role is. They determine whether or not people have access to justice. They can determine so much of how and when people can be heard in our court system. And it's a system that very few people understand. You have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to even have an idea of understanding the system. So an average litigant, especially that comes before the family court, very often they're unrepresented, they're pro se, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know how to do it right. There's no guarantee to counsel, and having a judge who will look at you and see you with dignity and respect really matters. It makes the difference. So, Alyssa absolutely ran the gauntlet with my questionnaire and really was and is an incredible candidate that I'm so proud to endorse because I think that she will she is uniquely qualified to be on our Court of Common Pleas. And I think she would do an incredible job for the people who would come before her court. So thank you guys all for being here. And I will turn it back over to Alyssa for questions, because she's really the person that you want to hear from.
Thank you.